Elijah Schaefer asks, how did one of the largest egg production plants burn down during a national egg shortage? Coffee maker got left on. Old hair dryer that someone was using in a bathroom got left on or shorted. I mean, I gotta be honest, man, it's fires happen. They really do. I remember talking to my dad, who's a firefighter, about, I think it was a mosque that caught fire. And these leftists were claiming it was white supremacy or whatever. And, you know, I called my dad and asked, like, what would cause a building to burn down? Like, what's more likely? He's like, coffee maker left on? That happens all the time. And then you can actually see where the fire started when you look at the wreckage of the building. The reason this is alarming, however, you know, Elijah Schaefer asks, how did it burn down? It's not necessarily a question of, like, literally how did it burn down or shock that it's impossible. It's how could we let this happen? We have a major egg shortage right now. Many people are concerned this will lead to a further food shortage. Because the way it works is you got chickens. You feed the chickens. Chickens lay eggs. You take the eggs. The eggs get sent off to manufacturing plants where the eggs are used for a whole bunch of other things. Which means eggs are, what do you call it? It's like the bottom of the food processing chain. They're a large pillar of it. We make our cakes, our custards, you know, other baked goods all use eggs. And if there's an egg shortage, everything afterwards gets knocked out. So that lemon meringue pie you're so excited about, that's going to be gone too. Or the price is going to skyrocket because it's hard to get eggs. So the question here is not so much, how could it have happened? Well, the answer is simple. I mean, someone left a coffee maker on. The real question is, how could we let it happen? Because I tell you, my friends, I hope you're ready. It's about to get a whole lot worse. Here's what's interesting. This whole story with the fires and the food shortage and the egg shortage, it's bringing up the stories like this. This is My Patriot Supply. Here are the 20 plus food facilities that have burned in 2022. So here's what I want to say. Head over to safeandreadymeals.com. This is a sponsored spot. I haven't done one in a few months. Safeandreadymeals.com. Tim Pool fans save $50, they say. And you get these emergency food bucket essentials. They can stay fresh for up to 25 years. It looks like the prices have come down a little bit. 1 month supply kit is only $179.99. So I think things have improved to a certain degree. Look, get it or don't. Do your thing. I do some shout outs from safeandreadymeals.com so that you guys can have some emergency food. We have a bunch. It probably wouldn't last us forever. We just have enough for like the crew for a little while in the event of an emergency. I always say it this way. You have a first aid kit. Do you know where it is right now? You should probably find out. But we all have one. How often do we use it? That's why I say, you know, people typically don't know where it is. But in terms of your emergency food, do you have any food or water for an emergency? Sometimes the roads get closed. Sometimes it rains. Sometimes it blizzards. So consider it. SafeandReadyMeals.com. I don't know if we're going to get to the point where the egg shortage gets so bad that we reach apocalyptic fighting in the street over the last can of beans level of chaotic. But I'd recommend you be prepared because it's the preppers who are laughing right now. I don't know if you saw that video I did last week about a young woman left Seattle and then became a prepper. 23-year-old urban liberal woman now doing canning and jarring. And Facebook says you're an extremist. Well, my friends, look, maybe you don't want to buy emergency food. Do your thing. You know, you don't got to live the way I do. America's egg shortage is about to get a whole lot worse. They say the largest global bird flu outbreak in recorded history has combined with increased costs of fuel, feed, and packaging to create a national egg shortage that's about to become worse. And guess what? This also means chicken. The egg laying, there's also chickens. Okay, look, the bird flu, I'm not saying that the same place where they make the eggs is where they harvest the chickens. I don't know if they, you know, after the chicken lays a certain number of eggs, do they kill a chicken and make chicken nuggets out of it? I'm not sure how that works. I can tell you this. Bird flu means no eggs, no chicken. So you know what the worst thing is? You like pad thai? You're done. No more chicken pad thai. I always thought it was funny that chicken pad thai, it's got like chicken in it and egg. And it's like I'll stop there. It's just, you know, the pre-born chicken and the adult chicken mashed together. But to be fair, in Thailand, they don't put chicken in their pad thai. It's just, I think, shrimp. But anyway, Newsweek says eggs are a staple that for decades have easily and relatively cheaply been purchased from grocery stores and stocked in kitchens. But they become increasingly hard to come by or way more expensive in recent months. In some stores across the US, customers are limited in the amount of egg cartons they can buy. And let me tell you, my friends, you want to know who's not facing an egg shortage? This guy right here. That's right. Because we have Chicken City. Oh, you don't watch Chicken City? Well, you're missing out. Take a look at this. These little gold factories. You see these little well, it's a little bright, little overexposed here, but we got Roberto Jr. He's doing rooster stuff over there. You see, I put up a billboard for Roberto Jr. up in Times Square. We got this. These little chickens having a nice little drink of water. I don't know what this one's doing, sticking its butt up. This one looks like either Maggie, Margaret's daughter. Have a little drink of water from that dirty bucket. That's gross. And you got the chickens. If you go to chickencitylive.com, you can feed the chickens. Now, here's the best part. They lay eggs. We've got like 30 of them. And I've been telling you, get out of the city and get chickens. And who was wrong about that? Not me. Not me. I may have been wrong about some things. I may be wrong often. But this time I was right. Those of you that listened to me went out and got chickens for your backyard. Guess who still has eggs? Every day you wake up, you got what? 6 chickens? Boom, 6 eggs right there. Fresh breakfast for the family. And those of you who said, I don't need no chickens, or unfortunately said, it's illegal to own them where I live. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go wanting, and you will have no eggs, and you will have no breakfast, unless you eat bacon, because I guess bacon's still around. But anyway, I digress. They say one of the reasons behind the sudden shortage is the outbreak of bird flu. Starting last year, has killed millions of the birds in dozens of countries around the world, including poultry and wild birds. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I got to be honest. I find it hard to believe. I'm not saying I disbelieve it. I'm just saying, you seriously? You're saying a bird flu hit everybody in the world? What is someone doing? Coming out and spritzing factories with bird flu? What are they doing? Trading chickens like Pokemon? Like one guy's like, I got this chicken. He's like, I got this chicken. I also have a chicken. And then they trade them all and all of a sudden they all get bird flu? My chickens are fit as fiddles. They're doing great. Romping around doing chicken stuff. You just don't even do anything. Make sure they have water in your food. And then they just, make eggs. Roberto Jr. yells a lot. And then we get eggs in the morning. Yo, I will say though, this is funny. We had like 180 eggs in cartons stacked up on the counter because we're getting like 20 eggs per day. Okay. And I'm telling people like, guys, you got to eat these eggs, man. Maybe we should sell them. The fruits of Chicken City. Promotional product. We mostly just eat them. They're all gone. So I usually take a carton. Carton goes in about a week or two. There's 18 egg carton. 1.5 dozens. And I come into work today and on the counter, nothing. There's, I think, 18 eggs. And it's little ones because all the big ones are gone. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, that's how you know the egg shortage is legit, because a lot of people will just buy the eggs from the grocery store, like the organic brown ones. And I'm telling them, like, guys, you can take a carton of eggs. I don't like we need to eat them. And they usually get eaten, but we just stack up so many. Now they're all gone. I'm like, damn, did everybody grab some of these eggs? Well, you know what? That's being self-sufficient. The perks of working at Timcast is that you can take a carton of eggs, first come, first serve. Take some eggs. You know what you can even do while you're working here? You can crack some fresh eggs, fry them up in the pan, have some food right there on the spot. We provide. We do. They're going to mention supply chain disruption has also played a part in the current national shortage, as has inflation and the increased cost of gasoline. And what's funny is that when I point out Biden policies and Democrat policies, I get these Democrats being like, it's a bird flu and you're lying. I'm like, dude, I know there's a bird flu, but it's not just the bird flu. It's all of their policies leading to increased costs across the board. It's everything. I do want to give a shout out here, though. Bravo. As egg prices soar, farmers inundated with people looking for backyard chickens. Perhaps this is the true business to be in. Perhaps we should, give out chickens to people as like membership awards. Steven Crowder's got a mug club. We'll make chicken club. We'll give you a chicken. We don't have enough chickens to give out for everybody who's a member because we have tens of thousands, but we've got like 30 chickens. We can't do that. I'm not giving out chickens. But no, the people who got backyard chickens, they're better off. They are. And so, I mean, in all seriousness, all jokes aside, maybe consider picking up some emergency food if you want or not, do whatever you want. But seriously, I hope you all pay attention to this because it's going to get more expensive. And eggs stopping and chicken stopping means up the line, it's going to get bad. During the last chicken shortage, I went to, where did I go? I went to BJ's Brew House. Yeah, I was talking about that. They have the Pizookie thing. No more of those. All sugar. But they didn't have any wings. I was like, I'd like to get some wings. Like, we don't have any. And I was like, how do you not have wings? They said, we have thighs. I said, okay, how does that happen? Where did the wings go? You have the thighs? The chicken certainly existed. And I guess they said typically, restaurants don't buy the thighs. They go to grocery stores, but they were able to, send those to us. And I guess the wings went to grocery stores, strangely enough. Look, I can't tell you where we're headed from here. I can tell you that, jokes aside, get ready. Nothing may happen, but chance favors the prepared. So if you can, leave the city and get chickens, you'll be much better off. And they're hilarious. I mean, just look at this. You go Chicken City. Is that Sarah Avenberg right there? She's too bright. She's a white chicken. She's drinking the water and reflecting the sunlight right now. That looks like Sarah Avenberg. I'm not sure. It might be one of Sarah's daughters, actually. I think Sarah's bigger. But she's just drinking the water. She's having a good old time. Look at that. Look at Roberto Jr. He's doing a dirt bath. The chickens, they lay in the dirt and they shake around and the dirt flies in the air. You will not regret it. All right, I'll leave it there. Next segment's coming up in a few minutes. Stick around and I'll see you all shortly.